Hello, everybody. This is Scott with another episode of Cowboy Counselor. I'm out here on location today. I'm going to trim a pony. His name is Dusty. Let's flash over and take a look at him. This is Dusty. Dusty's having a little bit of a problem walking today. He's kind of out of balance. He's not really all that long. He's just kind of long in the heel. And part of the backstory on this pony is I heard a lot of stories about him before I came out to work on him the first time. I've trimmed him one other time, that he was just about unmanageable. And just like people, horses are generally reacting to pain, stress, and fear, and are very rarely just out and out mean. So Dusty, him and I got along pretty good the first time. I guess we'll see how it goes this time. And what I'd really like to do is get these feet balanced up a little bit for him, and also have another session of him having a positive experience where he doesn't have to be drugged to be trimmed, or it doesn't turn into a huge rodeo. So I'm going to go ahead and get to working on his feet a little bit. I'm going to try to set my camera up to where you can see what's going on, and let's get started. Okay. And Dusty, we're live, so no cussing. All right. Come here, you. Come on. Oh, let's take a look at this. Try to get some of that cleaned out. Seems a little uncomfortable. I think his knees are probably a little tight. I'm going to go ahead and just try to nip some of this heel back on him, just so he can at least stand flat. Come on, you. He's got a ton of foot on him, so we're not even anywhere close to anything sensitive. Get in there. I may trim on this side and get him flat on his heel so he can at least stand up and be a little more comfortable, and then go to work on the other side. Oh, come on, buddy. You're all right. You're okay. And once again, he's not fighting. This is all a pain response, and he's uncomfortable. So usually with horses, you're better off giving them a break and trying to work with them. Trying to muscle them down isn't going to do anything, because even a pony this size, they are so strong, there's just no way to fight with them. Whoa, you're okay. Good boy. Good. Good. All right. Okay, I nipped back the heels some on both front feet, so at least now he can stand flat. And he didn't really fight much. He was pretty good today. And he doesn't look like he's very upset. Honestly, he looks like he's fallen asleep. So what was some of the history of Dusty?
Just every time he would get trimmed, he would fight the shoer or trimmer.
Okay.
And a lot of times different methods were used. They tried tying him up with ropes, which I don't think was good. But he just would not stand. A lot of the trimmers even would quit in the middle and go home and not finish him. So,
my goodness. What did you do, huh?
Really bad with his hind feet, and just wouldn't stand for them at all.
Okay, I might try to get a video of his hind feet too. Oh, looks like we have an audience now. You want your feet trimmed, huh? Do you want yours trimmed? All right. Okay, let's take a look at these hind feet. Okay, we're to his hind feet now. I know at times he's been really bad with his hinds. See how he's already kind of leaning into me? He's getting defensive. He might actually kick out. I'm just going to ask him to pick it up. So far, so good. So I'm going to reward him by putting it down, stroke his leg a little bit. I can put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to hold it in line with his body. A lot of the fight of the hind end of a horse comes when you start cranking it to the outside. If they're sore in that stifle or hock joint, it creates a real pain response. So far, so good. He's a little timid. I can feel him tensing and shaking a little bit, but not bad. For those of you that haven't seen my other shoeing videos, I'm a journeyman farrier, AFA journeyman. I did shoe for a living for a couple of decades. I moved into the counseling world, and I still do some trimming on horses, and I'm not the first person to make the connection between what works on horses works on people. And so just like I don't generally meet resistance on a horse with more resistance, I don't do that with people either. All the blood you see is mine, by the way. I managed to get one of those little nicks on my finger that'll probably bleed out by the time it's all said and done. Okay. He's tensing a little, but I'm not going to tense back. I got no reason to fight with him. I have all morning. I can tell a lot from the horse just by how they tense up when I'm working on them. And he's actually trying to relax a little bit. He's kind of leaning into me now. I'm not going to do any rasping yet. I'm going to get all my nipping done so this poor guy can stand up straight. I'm going to take that toe back. Okay. All right. That's an improvement. I'm going to go around to the other side. I guess if you're going to kick me, Dusty, now would be the time. Yeah. Right when we're on film. I won't even edit it out, I promise. Okay, kind of the same thing. A lot of times what worked on one side of the horse won't work on the other. You generally have to train side to side. So I'm just going to go slow. Come on. Kind of the same thing. He's tensing up. He thinks I'm going to fight with him. And I'm really not. I'm not in the business of fighting with ponies. He's actually fairly relaxed right now. Ooh, good boy. See him tense up a little bit, and honestly, I think he's better today than the first time I did him. We can also see that, I don't know if you can tell, but he's got a little bit of bruising in his lamini in here. He's had some laminitis and founder issues, which is probably more the norm for ponies than not. They overutilize their protein, and it creates that issue. I'm going to go ahead and let him down. Like I said, I'm not going to rasp on him until I get all done. I want to get his feet nipped first. That was really good. I'm happy with that. I don't even think I can make him kick me now.
He's totally different with you than anybody else.
Huh. I don't know what that says about me. Okay, I'm going to bring his front feet forward and try to nip back some of this toe that's run out. Give him a little bit better breakover. I don't know that he gets pulled forward much. This might be a new deal for him. I can tell by the look on his face it is. Yeah. So, good boy. It's like just when I get comfortable, you go and do something new. Ooh, that is hard hoof wall. Okay. All right, you done good, buddy. That was all right. I don't think I got that done with him last time, did I? I am going to try to do a little rasping. And we need to get this dorsal hoof wall back in line with what would be his coffin bone underneath. That's really going to be the basis of all good trimming, is just align the coffin bone in the foot. Okay. Come on, you. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you can. I don't know that he'll pull this one forward, and he doesn't have to. I can just nip it from the underside. He acts like he's stiff on this side. Yeah. We'll see if he'll hold it real low for me. Oh, my goodness.
Band it. Band it.
Okay, it's not worth it to make him do it when I can just hit it from the underside. Okay, good boy. He's obviously stiff and sore on that side. That was not a mean response. That was I'm very, very stiff somewhere up in there. So we're going to let that one go. Okay, this is about as much as I'm going to do today because he did really well. And he's at least comfortable now. He's walking flat on those feet. And I'll probably come back and do him again in 8 weeks or so and try to get a little bit more done with him. I still feel like his hind feet are a little bit long, but I'm not willing to push that envelope today because behaviorally he was even way better today than what he was the first time I trimmed him. So once again, I don't find a lot of reason to create drama with horses or with people either. I just kind of work along with both sets and try to create fruit out of that situation and have a positive end. So thanks for joining me today. And once again, if you like this, hit like and subscribe and help me out, and have a great day. Over and out. Bye.